You're watching the Auction Network. Welcome back to the Auction Network's coverage of the 2007 Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory Auction. Considered by many to be the greatest first baseman of all time, Lou Gehrig is best known for his amazing career on the field and his courageous battle against ALS off the field.
I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
This is a 1938 New York Yankees Lou Gehrig home uniform. One of the premier pieces, certainly the premier piece in the auction. What makes this particular Lou Gehrig uniform really special is a couple of things. First of all, the history behind it. It's got a phenomenal story. A gentleman in Passaic, New Jersey, 1938, after the season was over, he had formed a church league team and wanted to get uniforms from the Yankees for the team to wear, which in the time period was very common for major league teams to sell their uniforms after the season. So he went down to the Yankees, purchased the entire set of New York Yankees uniforms for $9 a piece, amazingly, including the Gehrig. Now, they gave them out to the players, they wore them that season, and the Gehrig was retained by the owner of the team, and the manager of the team, to be used for uniform parts if the others got damaged. So in other words, God forbid that a Joe DiMaggio jersey would have gotten ripped or torn, they would have taken a cross segment out of this uniform and used it for patches. So luckily they didn't do that. As such, the league went defunct after a year. The players kind of kept their respective jerseys, so somewhere they're scattered out there or not. And this one was just retained by the owner. 70 some odd years, here it is, right from his family. And the second thing that makes this a really special piece is the condition. It's in spectacular original condition. And if we kind of go down the points, up here you'll see Lou Gehrig chain stitched into the neck, which identifies it as being his shirt. You see the Spalding tag, and that puckering is actually wash wear from use, and then it washes and shrinks. The original NY on the front, and on the back of the shirt, it's got the original number 4, both of which are original shirt unrestored. In the back of the tail, you see a small 38, which designates the year, the chain stitching 38. So we can't factually prove that this was worn in the 38 World Series, but it is very, very possible and maybe even likely that it was.
Ron requested that I give a speech about this piece. Anyway, phenomenal piece.
100,000 to start, 125,000, 125, 150,000, 150,000, 175,000, 200,000, 225,000. Yes, 225,000, 250,000. 250, 275, 300,000, 300,000, 300,000, 275 to back, 300,000, 300, thank you, 325,000, 325, 300,000 is big, I'm gonna get 325,000, and 325, 325, 350,000, 350,000, 350, 350. 325,000 to 350,000. At 350, also bid at 350,000. Anyone else? 375. Sold 350,000. 350,000.
Jim McKechnie and his family are auctioning off several heirlooms from another member of baseball's Hall of Fame fraternity. His grandfather, manager Bill McKechnie's 1928 St. Louis Cardinal jersey, is one of the most anticipated items in the sale.
At 6,000, we get 6,500. 6 of 8, we get 5, we get 6,500 over to 6,000, we get 6,500. 6,500, 9,000, 9,500, 9,000, 9,500, down, 11,000. 11,000, 12,000, 30,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. 15, we're getting 16,000, 15 make it 16. 15 to 16, and 15, we're getting 16,000, all over to 15, we're getting 16,000. I'll sit it at 16. Yes. So $15,000, 15,000. 116 on is the buyer. $400 start off, I get 450. 450, 500, 5.5, 5.5 to 6.5, 6.5, I get 700, 7.5 and 8.5, 8.5, 900, 950 and 1,000. At 9.5, but I get $1,000 anywhere, but I get 1,000 in one of the phones. 1,000, thank you, 1,100, 11 and 12, 12 back to the side, at 1,200, $1,200 now, but I get 12, but I get 12, but I get 12, I have 11 on the side, but I get 1,200, 1,200, yes or no? 12, thank you. 13, 13 and 1,400. 13's bid, nobody get 14 F, 13 away, nobody get 1,400. Sold 1,300, 595, supplier, 595. $1,500 there, nobody get 15, 14, 15, 1,500. 15 and away, nobody get 15, 14 away, nobody get 15, 1,500. Sold 1,400.
The auction was a great success today. We started with a full room. We started with the bat jerseys from Major League Baseball, which did very, very well, and then followed by some signed cards, which brought record prices across the board. And then we segued right into the Lou Gehrig jersey, which brought a record price of $358,000. It was the jersey he wore in 1938 with the New York Yankees.
It's the highlight of the sale, was, selling the Gehrig jersey and attaining the high-end estimate of $350,000. That was the most expensive item in the sale. There was, a gamut of items that brought, under the $500 mark. So it was, everybody had their shot at getting something, and I think everybody goes home happy.
Go to a lot of auctions. David Hunt puts on a great show down here. It's always a lot of fun. Usually, some drinks and food and that kind of thing, and it's perfect.
The experience I had today at the Hunt auctions at the Louisville Slugger Museum can't be compared to anything. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. It gave me goosebumps. It was a thrill for me to go through the memories of my grandfather's items that were on consignment here. This was just a special day, so I thank everybody concerned and hope to come back.
The 2007 Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory Auction is an event for all ages, and it's a home run in our book. Congratulations to Ken Griffey Jr. for earning the first Louisville Slugger Living Legend Award. Thanks for watching. See you next time. To register for future live auctions, go to auctionnetwork.com.